You're considering a move to North Texas, whether you already live in Texas or out of state, and you're trying to figure out which suburb is right for you. I'm talking to you. Yes, you, watching this on your smartphone, either on your way to work or way home, and you're trying to figure out, is it Frisco, is it Prosper, is it Allen, McKinney, or Plano that I want to move to? Many out-of-state buyers have chosen Prosper, Texas, home of several Dallas Cowboys, one of the best school districts in Texas, and offering a $53 million high school football stadium for the families with kids that are competing in sports. Today we're covering the top 5 reasons you should consider moving to Prosper, Texas. Let's go ahead and get started with a quick overview of this rapidly growing city.
When people talk about Prosper, often they reference Windsong Ranch, home of the 5-acre crystal clear lagoon, the $53 million football stadium for the high school, not pros, not college, yes, high school, or many folks talk about how Dak Prescott purchased a home here. Prosper is considered one of the most prominent communities in North Texas, as it's just north of Frisco and still has plenty of growing to do now that Frisco is basically busting at the seams. I truly can't believe I'm saying this, but this area and much of Prosper is still receiving multiple offers. Yes, still, even at 7% plus interest rates. Many families have moved here due to the award-winning schools, the unique Friday Night Lights experience, likelihood of very strong appreciation for the housing market here, and the incredible amenities that many of these communities offer in Prosper. According to ProsperTexas.gov, as of 2022, Prosper had a population of 35,430 people. There's a land area of 27 square miles, and it's located 30 minutes from 2 major airports. This is considered North Dallas, located about 32 miles away from DFW Airport, 35 miles away from downtown Dallas, and 55 miles away from Fort Worth. One of the particularly impressive aspects to me about Prosper is the city's organization and transparency on the city's 15-year plan on their website. This details the city's vision, mission, and how they plan to continue building a cohesive community that is family-friendly, still has a small-town feel, and how they plan to continue attracting business investment along the way. There's a median home value of $843,000, increasing 39% since 2020, one of the highest national increases during that span. Lastly, Niche.com has graded Prosper, Texas with an A+ overall grade, suggesting a good overall quality of life in Prosper.
Now, on to our first reason you should consider moving to Prosper. Definitely starting out with location. Prosper is in a very convenient location within the DFW Metroplex. I want to preface this by saying, sure, as of right now, you may not think Prosper's location is very convenient in the Metroplex, especially considering it's still a 30-minute drive to Dallas and a 45-minute drive to Fort Worth. And okay, if being next to the hustle and bustle of Dallas is what you prefer, I get it. But considering Prosper is just north of Frisco, and Frisco has grown to be such a major player in the DFW Metroplex that some are even suggesting the area should be renamed to DFFW, you are in a sweet spot when it comes to a family-friendly town that is the next town north to one of the most sought-after suburbs in all of Texas. You were just 5 minutes north of Frisco, maybe 5 or 10 minutes west of McKinney, and as these two cities have grown and developed commercially, you know that Prosper has just been drafting off that growth. Not to mention the major commercial projects that are just outside of Prosper with the PGA headquarters and Universal Studios. Our second reason to move to Prosper is going to be Prosper's strong sense of community.
With several events and activities scheduled throughout the year, Prosper residents have plenty of opportunities to connect with their neighbors and make lasting friendships. Again, visit ProsperTexas.gov for more on Prosper events.
Our third reason to consider moving to Prosper is going to be the outstanding reputation that Prosper School District has.
Regardless if you have kids or not, schools directly impact you as a homeowner through your property taxes and your home values. And some polls are ranking Prosper as the number 10 school district in all of Texas. To show the growth of the North Texas area, specifically Prosper in this example, in 2002, Prosper had 900 kids and 3 campuses. In 2023, Prosper School website showed there are 28,200 kids and 25 campuses. And in 2033, they are projecting to have 48,000 kids and 35 campuses. The school district continues to grow by nearly 3,400 new students every year. And on top of that, this is a pretty diverse school district with 59 languages spoken, offering a 17-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. 91% of the teachers have 3+ years experience, which is 7% higher than the state average, offering more experienced teachers for your kids. You have 3 high schools: Prosper High School, Rock Hill High School, and Walnut Grove High School. You may have seen some viral clips of this on social media. This campus opened in fall of 2023 and is a 530,000 square foot campus with 2 stories and a 75,000 square foot multi-purpose building. The program consists of academic areas, fine arts, athletics, and CTE spaces. These spaces are supported with a library and media room, and the food service commons area centrally located in the building. Fine arts will also house a 1,000-seat auditorium. A 2,200-seat arena will house the athletic activities and other events. The outdoor areas will be provided with a band practice area, football and track, baseball, softball, and tennis facilities. Speaking of viral videos, we know Texas football is a religion of its own. Saying Texas loves its football is like saying the sun is hot or the water is wet. Prosper has built a $53 million stadium that currently serves all 3 of its district's high schools. Keyword is currently. Wait until you see what they have proposed next. This is a state-of-the-art 12,000-seat stadium that opened in 2019 that offers artificial turf, the largest video scoreboard in Texas, a press box elevator that leads to a 2-story press box. Amenities also include a multi-purpose space, scouting rooms, film deck, radio and TV box, a kitchen, a portable x-ray machine, sideline cooling units and hydration stations, a sideline ER tent, a halftime facility, and community room that overlooks the field on the north end of the complex. This also serves as a 34,000 square foot natatorium with a 16-lane competition pool, a 4-lane warm-up pool, and 2 1-meter diving boards. This also seats up to 500 people. This stadium easily rivals some Division I college football stadiums across the country. It's one of several cities in North Texas alone that have built mega stadiums for the high schools, competing with Allen High School at $60 million, McKinney ISD at $70 million, and Melissa High School at $35 million. And what do they have planned next? Well, considering Prosper is one of the fastest growing suburbs in North Texas, projecting to have 6 high schools altogether, they've proposed a bond that could result in the most expensive high school football stadium ever built. A $2.8 billion package, that's billion with a B, that includes a $94 million budget for the stadium. This new stadium would be built at Richland High School, set to open in 2025. The bond goes to voters on the first week of November and would not increase tax rates according to the district. To say this hasn't raised some eyebrows across North Texas or even across the country would be an understatement. We'll see how the vote turns out. Check out the links in the description below to stay up to date on these projects.
Our 4th reason to consider moving to Prosper is going to be incredible amenities that some of these master plan communities offer.
By now, you have probably heard about the 5-acre crystal clear lagoon in Windsong Ranch. That's attracted many families all across the country, and several neighboring cities in North Texas are following the lagoon-based community trend. Other communities like Mustang Lakes are also offering resort-style swimming pools with cabanas, indoor to outdoor entertaining spaces, state-of-the-art fitness centers, an amphitheater, a 20-acre plus park with hiking trails, mature trees, tennis courts, private lakes, and fishing ponds. These amenities are becoming fairly common throughout the Prosper communities. Star Trail is another popular community that's offering 3 pools, a splash pad, pavilions with grills, and outdoor lounges with a fireplace and big screen TV, a playground, tennis court, hiking and biking trails, you name it. Meanwhile, my community in Sherman, Texas is offering a pool and a walking greenbelt. I guess there are some levels to this game.
And finally, our 5th reason to consider moving to Prosper is going to be how safe Prosper is known to be for its residents.
Neighborhood Scout shows Prosper is safer than 68% of neighborhoods with a 0.23 violent crime rate per 1,000 residents annually. Niche.com gave Prosper a B for crime, and the biggest offender is theft, but it's still considered lower than the national average. These North Texas communities are generally family friendly. You do have petty theft that drives some of the crime stats up, but these suburbs, particularly Prosper, are considered pretty safe for its homeowners.
And now that we've talked about our 5 reasons for moving here, let's talk about how you win an offer here. Keep in mind, these are not the rules. Rather, these are some suggestions and guidelines to help ensure that your offer stands out compared to your competition. First, you need to ensure you're prepared for a couple of things. You want to make sure you have a conventional pre-approval. Although there are many homes in Prosper that are going to easily qualify for FHA, a conventional loan is going to offer the most assurance to Prosper sellers. We can get into all the reasons why in another video, or you can just reach out to me directly if you want to know more. But if you're in a multiple offer scenario, a conventional offer is going to put you in the best position to win because it signals less red tape in the transaction than an FHA offer. The second thing you want to be prepared for is to be financially prepared to still pay for down payment, closing costs, and perhaps asking price or right up close to it. Paying asking price or all of your own closing costs is not anywhere near as common in this current housing market, but again, Prosper is a highly competitive area with folks relocating from out of state, as well as many families that already live within DFW. Also, there are going to be other terms of the contract you will likely have to be a bit more aggressive on. Some suburbs you can offer the typical 1% earnest money and a 5 to 7 day option period. But in Prosper, just to entice your seller some more, you may offer 1.5 to 2% earnest money and a 3 to 5 day option period. Keep in mind, your earnest money is fully refundable back to you if the seller doesn't perform their duties of the contract. And also, there have been many times I've offered to lower my commission so the seller nets more, and it puts my buyer in a better position to win if there's a multiple offer scenario on the table. These are just a couple of terms you can tweak to show some seriousness or aggression without going above asking price, which again, guys, as rates begin to drop, you can anticipate there to be some multiple offer scenarios in Prosper, and some offers may even go above asking price again. So guys, this is going to close us out on our top 5 reasons to move to Prosper, Texas.
If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you have any questions about Prosper, would like a tour of any of the neighborhoods, homes, or just stay up to date on the current projects, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. All of my contact info is pinned in the top comment below. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel, please. And if you want to know what another great North Texas suburb is like, check out this video by clicking here.